Welcome back to our channel. In this video, we dive deep into the often overlooked truths about what it really means to be a man in today's world. We'll be discussing everything from relationships and career advice to personal development and self-improvement. So whether you're looking up to step up your game as a man or simply seeking some honest advice, this is the video for you. So sit back, relax, and get ready to unleash the brutal truth. Please pay attention, young man. There are some truths your father should really have warned you, whether you were 10 or 65 years old, because the world cannot be what you imagine it to be. The truth is, men have no inherent worth, and society will continue to treat them as such as long as they persist in being. Consider who you were as a kid. That's my piece of advice to young men out there. Where did you come from before the influence of society? Those of us who are socialized to believe that masculinity and vulnerability are incompatible need to take stock of who we were before that. I've been walking this journey from some time now, and I want to encourage everyone to remember the little boy or kid who was overflowing with such much brightness, gentleness, and delight. It's not easy, but every man's deepest desire is to be acknowledged and to realize his full potential. Do not bother asking for respect because, first of all, you should realize that you will never succeed in persuading anyone to respect you. This is a useless and embarrassing attempt. You see, there is an imposed level of respect. You demand respect from the world just by being the kind of person deserving of it. The ocean is revered by everybody, but why is that? The ocean doesn't beg or plead for respect. It just demands it. As its sheer size and strength make it possible for humans to ignore it, they are helpless to do anything else. You can't just stroll down the beach and into the water without giving the ocean some courtesy. The ocean will earn your respect if you press on. Even the greatest boat has to be aware of and cautious around the sea. A man's not a man until he puts up a fight. No amount of bravado or bluster will suffice. Authentic manhood entails taking action in response to a perceived need. Men who care about their community don't sit around moaning about it. They take action to improve it. Those who are truly men don't point fingers, they look for answers. True guys don't get calluses on their mouths, but on their hands. You need to assert yourself so strongly that others will fear you. You have trained yourself to be resilient and trustworthy in every aspect of your life. Respect for you comes naturally, but you still need to be modest enough to respect others. You can never know everything. Therefore, you should constantly be open to new information and ideas. Unfortunately, some people believe they have completed their education in life once they have passed their final examinations, and this prevents them from taking advantage of the opportunities available to them after they have completed their formal education. You should always put your education before school. To mature as a man, you need to have a head start on learning and conquering adversity as a young man. You should stop worrying about cute females and concentrate on developing your own interests and skills at this time. It's more vital to actually be a man than it is to speak like one. It can make a huge impact if men have open conversations about what it means to be a man. A true man. A nice guy who has overcome the forces that led him to become a bad man. As you develop into a valuable adult, you'll pique the curiosity of women more and more. After you've made it to that level, you may pick and select among the finest women available. Some individuals will try to drag you down as you begin to better yourself. Some of your closest friends and family members may try to discourage you from making positive changes by making light of your ambitions or asking you to engage in activities that are a waste of time. If you make progress in your life, it may make them feel insecure about their own sloth and failures. It's not uncommon for this to happen when someone isn't consciously aware that they are doing it. Some friends may try to slow you down since they base their connection on something That gives them short-term pleasure, but that you may no longer find enjoyable. For example, if you and your buddies regularly engage in an activity like playing video games or using pot together but suddenly stopped, your connection would likely crumble. It's understandable that you wouldn't want to give up the little pleasures in life in order to achieve your dreams. But keep in mind that if you're not prepared to give up anything in order to achieve your dreams, then your dreams themselves will have to be sacrificed. Putting short-term pleasure ahead of your aspirations and potential will lead to long-term regret. You'll find new friends who are enthusiastic about your plans. If you want to go forward in life, you'll need to make the tough decision to abandon your low-quality former friends in favor of more like-minded people who can help you reach your full potential. You can still love your existing friends and family, even at a distance. And they are not evil people, but you must take precautions to safeguard yourself and your objectives. In order to achieve this goal, relocating to a new city may be necessary. The occasional bout of isolation is normal and even healthy. Sometimes it's helpful to spend some time alone to figure out who you're supposed to be and what you're seeking from life. Working hard while no one is looking is a must. This implies you continue working even if nobody notices your efforts, and you don't broadcast everything that you do on social networking sites in the hopes of receiving quick validation. Maintain your pursuit of knowledge in areas such as personal finance, physical fitness, and media like the one you're currently watching. There are still going to be a lot of tough situations and problems in life that will leave you feeling defeated. Learn to take setbacks in stride. Successful men are those who have accepted failure with dignity, taken stock of what went wrong, and moved on. Don't gripe about things you can't change or that have already occurred. Only worry about what you can influence. Make meditation a regular part of your routine so that nothing can ever disturb your serenity. Worship God in particular. A guy is only as excellent as the man he admires. Therefore, choose your role models wisely. There is no aspect of life that you won't be successful in if you go to God Almighty seeking direction. What one individual takes to be true in any given scenario may be vastly different for yet another individual in the same position. Our world is a product of the sum of our ideas, feelings, and actions. Recognize your good fortune and avoid complaining. A bad attitude is the quickest way to unhappiness. As you progress in life, no matter how successful you are, you will find that your network of friends and associates gradually shrinks. You'll meet better individuals in the future, and while there won't be as many of them, they'll be of a far higher caliber. Being a reliable buddy is a skill that other guys will appreciate having in their circle. Get the support of your allies and be ready to battle with them if necessary. In order to be someone others can trust, you must always speak the truth, no matter how unpleasant it may be. You'll evolve into a more admirable person as a result of the choices you've made. Eventually, you'll get to a point where others start seeing you as a guy of some worth. After you've made it this far, other guys will envy your success and aspire to be as desirable as you are to women. What you will see is a shift in the way that women view you. The dating scene will heat up at this stage of life. The fun part of being a male begins when you enter a dating situation in which you have a choice of how to proceed. You've reached a point in your life where you can relax and take it easy. So go ahead and enjoy yourself, but never ever lose sight of the beliefs and principles that got you here. There are a lot of people who climb to the top, only to plummet back down because they forgot the basics. Keeping in mind what was stated at the outset, one should always be teachable and open to new information. Achieving success does not make you immune to making mistakes. If you want to stay on solid ground, even when you're having fun, you can't afford to let your guard down. My message to today's young guys is to question conventional notions of what it signifies to be a man. When you act, speak, and think, are you expressing the man you desire to become? Or are you acting out the role of a man according to social norms? What they find out might shock them, It's the first step in raising a fresh generation of men who can see equality as an opportunity rather than a hindrance to success. What do you guys think? Will you start your journey today? Comment down your answers below. Don't forget to like this video. And since you're already here, you might as well subscribe to our channel and click on the notification bell so you don't miss out on great new videos. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the following video.